Ask the Expert. And in the studio, Sissy Brown, who do we have?
We have Grand Style Homes in the building. Not just one person. We have Grand Style Homes in here.
We got Grand Style Homes all the way through.
We have the boss lady, Miss LATONYA Martin. She's a real estate broker and owner of Grand Style Homes. How you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. And we have Shedrick Doss. He's a senior mortgage loan officer. Hello, sir.
Doing well.
How you
money
doing?
man.
Good. The money man. And then we have the man that makes it all happen and builds the homes, Claudius Jeton of Grand Construction. How you doing, sir?
Very good.
Good.
I love
for
Claudius
being here.
Jeton. Sounds like a Roman emperor.
Like, where you from?
Claudius!
Jeton.
Jeton!
After me.
Off with your head! So here's the thing with this. I want you to break down your company to the people that don't know anything about your business, and break it down for them.
Great. So we have been around since 2002. We are located in East Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
We have a team of real estate agents that work with us. I have a team of agents.
Okay.
I'm the broker, owner. So with that team, we have real estate agents. We have our loan officer. We have our contractor. We do credit repair. We do home staging. We do everything that you need to get done to get you into a home.
So you're a
to
one-stop
sell your
shop.
home.
One-stop shop.
Exactly. Absolutely.
So basically, you're on the street and you're like, I want a home. You go to Grand Style. You walk in. On the other side, you walk out with keys. You can do it just like that.
Not in one day.
Not in one day.
But
I'm
we
dumbing
make
it down, but
we definitely make it happen.
What's
We
the
gonna make
quickest turnaround you've had for a home from beginning to end?
We literally do our consultations. We had a consultation 2 weeks ago. The day he came in, he got pre-approved.
Oh, wow.
So when we do our consultations, we try to go walk you through that whole process of what's going to happen, how much money you're going to need, and we call the lender right then to see if you can get pre-approved.
Oh,
So if
right.
you can get pre-approved,
Then that's pretty much
we
you're done.
find out what you need. You take them your information to confirm that you are approved for that amount, and we get to shopping. So within the next week, we were under contract in the home. So
Wow.
it can happen. It can happen.
It
can happen.
happens.
Yes.
all right. So we're going to talk a little bit about. We want you guys out there, that want to ask questions about getting into a home. You've been thinking about it. You're paying $1 $4 a month in rent to stay in an apartment, and you want to do something that may benefit you a little more. We got a table full of people.
Yes.
That can take care of your question today. That's why we call it Ask the Expert. Today is your time to ask the expert. And you know what? We had a person that was already ready. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this call. I want you guys to think about it. And when we come back, we're going to start opening the phone lines and taking your questions right here on Ask the Expert. So first question, let's do it.
My question is, for a single mom making $30,000 a year with 3 kids, how hard would it be to get a home?
$30,000 a year getting a home is not hard at all. I have current clients now that make less than that are currently pre-approved. The process of getting pre-approved, the income is one key component, but the credit as well. So we look at your debt to income ratios to see how much you qualify. So the amount of money do not disqualify you from purchasing a home. It's just dictate how much you can be approved for.
All right. Thank you for your question. We're going to go to the lines and get another caller.
My question is around student loans. A lot of us millennials have thousands of dollars in student loans and make us eligible to buy homes. So I wanted to ask the expert, did she have any solutions or workarounds as it relates to offsetting student loans to make you eligible to buy a home?
Student loans do not disqualify you for buying a home. The thing with student loans is different programs have different requirements. FHA, they require you to show what the actual payment will be, or if you don't have the actual payment, if they are deferred, or you're currently in school, we have to use 1% of that balance. So, for example, if you have $100,000 in student loans, 1% is $1,000 payment, or you can show what the real payment would be. On a conventional loan, if your credit scores are high enough to qualify for a conventional loan, you can. If your income-based payment is 0, we can use 0 for that actual payment. So we can actually show that you're not actually making those payments at all if you're not currently in a payment plan.
All right, guys, we're answering these questions. We are asking the expert, and that expert was?
It's Shedrick Doss, the senior mortgage loan officer. Tell us a little bit about what you actually do with the Grand Style Homes.
Yes, I'm one of their preferred mortgage lenders. I moved here for about 3 years ago from Alabama. I've been a mortgage loan officer for 12 and a half years.
Okay.
I started right before the burst started in 2007 and 2008. What separates me, I feel that I am able to help clients no matter what their situation is. So if you have a 400 credit score, 800 credit score, what I do is I look at your credit and say, okay, you have a 400, let's get you to that 800. If you have an 800, what do you do to maintain that 800 credit score? So when I started in the business, that's the only loans I got people that was nobody else would want to help, because so that allowed me to put people in positions to purchase a home. And just history itself, I've started out with people that were credit challenged and work with people that have great credit scores. So I'm able to put the 12 and a half years of experience together to put people in homes that nobody else can put them in or don't want to look at. So it doesn't matter what your situation is, I am able to help regardless. I don't turn anybody away. And I think that's what kind of puts me above the rest of the people, because my main goal is the clients, not myself.
All right.
All right, guys. So we got Grande Homes in the building today. LaTonya Martin is the boss lady making this thing happen. And today, we're going to get somebody in home. People listening right now, if you want to get in a home, today is your time to call up here and get the process started. They got an entire operation from start to finish to get this home situation for you going on. We're going to get to the phone lines and ask some more questions right here. Our experts are in the studio today with Grande Homes.
Yes, good morning. My question is, I was pre-qualified to buy a house, started the process of getting a house, and during that time, I purchased a few big-ticket items to go in the house. I purchased a refrigerator and some furniture. But now the lender is telling me that I no longer qualify for the loan. How do I go about getting requalified?
In regards to purchasing a home, and your loan officer should have told you, you don't never buy anything until it's over. So you have a couple options. I always say when you're buying a home, you're never denied. You might be delayed. So you might delay the process a little bit. You can pay off those big ticket items that you purchased already, or just requalify for a lesser amount, because the amount of debts you have going to dictate how much you can be approved for.
And what I always say is, when you're getting ready to buy a home, don't do anything. However you started when you initially got pre-approved, do not make any changes. Just because you go under contract, do not buy a refrigerator, do not buy anything. Don't shop before you buy. Don't do any 6 months same as cash. Don't change your job. It's a list of the things that I give a client once we do that pre-consultation to let you know the do's and don'ts. And I try to constantly remind them what not to do, because we've had clients that have purchased a car right before closing. They're going to rerun your credit again. They're going to make sure you still have your same job. So those things are going to get rechecked again right before closing, a few days before closing. So you don't want to wind up living in your vehicle.
Yeah, I had a question. How long do you have to be on your job so you can qualify to buy a home?
You have to be on your job for 2 years, and not your particular job. You just have to have a 2-year work history. So say you worked a job for a year and a half, and now you work your current job for 6 months. That's your 2-year work history. So we only go back for 2 years in reference to your job work history.
All right, there you go. Let's go to the phone lines again.
Yes, I have a question. Me and my husband are purchasing a home. We've qualified for only so much money. My question is this, and of course, with that amount of money, we cannot find anything that's suitable for our family. Should we wait for the home prices in hopes that the home prices drop? We live in the Murfreesboro area, the fastest growing city in Tennessee.
Right.
Or should we wait to see if we can get a better loan amount or qualify for a better loan amount?
You need to get a second opinion, because all mortgage companies are not created equal. So you might qualify for one amount for one mortgage company, and there might be another mortgage company B, that be a little more lenient on the amount you can qualify for. So the mortgage industry is always designed to get as many opinions as possible. So one answer, or one no or one yes, is not always the case.
And with so many people moving into Nashville a day, we really don't see home prices decreasing. They've sort of leveled out, so they're not spiked or anything like that. They've leveled out. But even in April, home sales had reached a record-breaking high. So home sales are still up. People are moving here every day, and construction is ongoing. So we don't see that going. Now, another thing that you could do if you're willing to move on the outskirts, I mean, there's a few outskirts that still have some prices that may be what you're looking for, but you're having to move further out. So that's another option.
All right, thanks for your call. Let's see if we can get another caller in.
Hi. Do you guys offer the first-time home buyers program? And what is the minimum credit score? Or do you guys have a contact where we can find out more information?
So there are a couple of programs, options for down payment assistance and grants options. There's THDA, and there's also the housing fund. So typically, once you get pre-approved, if that's an option that you need, your lender will refer you to those programs. Now with THDA, there is a class that you will have to take to get that certification, which lasts for up to 12 months. But there is a class that we'll have to take for that certification. But there are some options out here, and that are available to you.
All right. So, Sissy Brown, let's get some contact information. People want to reach out to Grand Style and LaTonya and her team.
Okay, if you want to get information or give your information for a home, text the word house, HOUSE, to 76626. That's house to 76626.
Okay.
The website is www.grandstylehomes.com, and that is GRANDE stylehomes.com. The phone number is 615-468-1050.
All right, we're going to be posting up a blog and, of course, video and what have you of today's Ask the Expert. And Miss Martin, we're going to get some closing remarks for you before you bounce.
Absolutely. If you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or invest, or become an investor, give us a call at 615-468-1050. Looking forward to working with you.
All right, guys, we're trying to put you in a home this month.
We're trying to, so you can come on the show next month and tell us about your experience.
Can we do that? Can we? We're not promising, but I'm saying I think this can happen.
I do too.
Because we got a whole team. We ain't never had the whole team sitting down at one time. So what
the
we
builder,
do,
the lender, and the owner.
The builder, the lender, and the owner, right here. So here's the deal. If you're trying to get in the home, make that happen. We're going to post this information up for you so that you can make this happen. And then if you get into a home, we're going to bring you up on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Next month. You're coming back next month, right? Because she is our actually expert,
Absolutely.
real estate expert for the Kenny Swift Morning Show. So we'll bring you up here and be like, yep, we got it done.
Mm-hmm. LaTonya and the crew from Grand Style Homes hooked us up.
That's right. Thank you guys for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it, guys. Right here is the Ask the Expert right here on 92Q. Let's check traffic.